What's up, YouTube? This is Diamond. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I've been going through some tough times this summer. I know how it is, but when you get tired again, we all going through some changes too, but we gotta roll with it. But you can't give up. Everybody is not trying to ain't nobody trying to stay at square one for us. They like neither you, and I'm not trying to stay in square one either. I'm trying to change myself. But we all gotta realize that things can't stay the same. Cause we all going through some tough times ourselves, and we're trying to do better. But the reality is, I don't want we all hold ourselves back for what it is. And we're trying to push ourselves to it. We're trying to push further. We're trying to do better. But the reality is, we got so much anxiety built up inside our minds, and most of our heart and souls for what it is. We cannot let negativity stop us from pushing ourselves forward to the future. We all know what that means. Everybody in this world got some problems today, and we're not. It ain't easy. We all got so much anxiety and animosity towards each other, most of all ourselves. We all got so much hell in our life. We can't give up. Everybody in this world got too much on our heads today. And I know how it is. But I had to stay focused on what I need to do right now. And I ain't trying to lose sight on what's going on right now. I don't want to lose sight of boundaries in this moment right now. In this situation, in reality. We all got so much pain in our souls right now, in ourselves, and most importantly, everybody is not gonna agree with what you're saying. Cause sometimes you gotta agree or disagree. Sometimes you can't give up. Everybody ain't playing. So what's the point? I ain't trying to quit. We all got something to do. We all got something that we're fighting for. We ain't playing with this. I understand that we all got so much issues that we're trying to deal with on our own, and we're trying to do better with ourselves. But honestly, we all need some help. But sometimes good help is hard to find these days. Some people want to help, but the reality is, good. Everybody do not want us. They don't want us to get better mentally, and the only way they ain't gonna let us get better, they trying to drag us back in that same situation like we got out before. And we're not going back to that. And I refuse to go back to the old, to old negative sales. And we ain't trying to go back to that. We're trying to go positive on that. Everybody needs positivity in their life. But honestly, we just don't want, we don't want to lose sight of what's going on. We don't want to lose we don't want to take nothing, we don't want to take everything for granted. Most of all, we don't want to lose sight of what's going on there. We don't want to lose boundaries, and we don't want to lose the sight of discipline. That we all had to go through some stuff today. And we all got problems in our life that we all must endure every day in our life. We got endurance, we got the strength, we got the speed. Most of all that, we got the spirit. We got common sense. Let's use them. You cannot give up. I don't care how many times you say you're tired. You got to keep going while you're tired. You got to stay focused. Clear your mind. Everybody in this world ain't gonna ain't gonna ain't gonna let's just say they ain't not gonna decide what you trying to say or what you do. But we all need some help. And I know how it is, but sometimes we gotta help ourselves. We gotta bear ourselves to do it. Sometimes you gotta put yourself in a situation to do it, but you gotta stay uncomfortable to do it. always stay uncomfortable with your struggles every day of your life. You gotta stay uncomfortable. But you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't let your guard down when things, you know, gets too hard on you. You gotta stay mentally uncomfortable to do these things. You gotta stay aware and stay alert. Don't ever lose sight of what's really bothering you. I know it hurts. I know it's painful, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. Times are getting tough out here, y'all. I know how it is, but we can't give up. Everybody is not. Everybody's not gonna shut the fact that we all need help these days. Mental health as well, and all this stuff. Everybody be cheating on each other too long and all this kind of mess. I heard some. I watched these videos, man. Women do not want to. Some of these women don't want to admit they were wrong. See, they never apologize. All they care about is what they want. They don't want to see what the man want nowadays. Cause it's just like this. Men cheated too. They don't want to see what the woman want either. I know how it is. All they care about is themselves. They don't care about y'all. I know how it is. They want to see a good person. They want to look over a good person and go to the bad guy. I know how it is. They don't want you to have no sense of entitlement for yourself. They don't want no it's just like this. They don't want you to have no balance in your life. They don't want a sense of entitlement. They don't want to admit they're wrong. They don't want to take accountability. These women are scared of taking accountability because they know it's their fault. They scared to face the facts. They don't want to accept the fact they need some help. They need help. Why in the world would you want to run away from the truth? When man's trying to tell you the truth, you gotta listen. You just gotta endure the pain. Us men, we take accountability. We face the pain. We deal the consequences. And most of all, we suffer. We suffer the impossible odds that we all facing right now in front of us right now. And we gotta face the facts. We are not trying to lose to failure. And I know how it is. And we're not trying to lose to no false accusations. False accusations. And I got tired of it. I mean, women always false accused of what you did wrong. Honestly, you didn't do nothing wrong. But the reality is, these women trying to shut you off to get you in some trouble. And I know how it is. But the reality is, we all need mental health for one thing. And that's facts. Don't ever let these women play your judgment. We all know what that means. Don't let nobody play your judgment or your sheer will of character. We all been that role before. They don't want you to have no fun. They don't want you to have no peace of mind for yourself. I know how it is. But you can't give up. We all been that role. You just gotta keep going. Press on. Don't stop for no explanation whatsoever. I don't care how many times you gotta work hard. Keep going. Work harder. You gotta work hard. You cannot stay at home the rest of your life. I mean, you cannot stay at that same place for the rest of your life. You gotta keep going. No matter what. We all been that road before. We ain't going back to that. It's time to get real. I ain't joking about this. It's time to get real. We ain't smart. We may be smart, but we ain't that stupid, man. We know right from wrong. We know how it is. People want you to fail over some bullshit. Like, oh, come on, man. You cannot make this stuff up. He wants you to fail. I know how it is. I ain't want to judge nobody because reality is karma will come back to haunt you. I know how it is. All this lying and false accusation, false accusations from women. I mean, come on now. And men get blamed on every single time when something bad comes in. And then on top of that, when women get caught cheating and stuff, here comes the worst of it. They don't want to tell the men the real truth, what's behind closed doors. I know how it is. Women don't want to hear the truth. That's the reality check. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to admit they were wrong. They don't want to admit the real truth. What's behind their sneaky accusations. And that's the reality check. They don't want to admit they're wrong. They scared of accountability. They don't want to take the blame. I know how it is. They need to learn. I mean, come on, man. Admit your faults. Let's be real with it. Admit your faults. This is facts. You can't hide with lies forever. One of these days, you might as well go ahead and face the facts. You gotta, you cannot let this stop you. You gotta keep going. We all learn that, fellas. It's time to take back control. That's all I can say. Thank you.